Hi ho, and happy Friday. Time to play some, well, more of whatever games I end up playing. Tonight it's more Astroneer, with a bit of a shift from the plan of prior, where I was going to work on the planet we were on. I'm going to go and rebuild our main base and try to get some easier methods of exploring from here on. So that'll just be tonight's goal. Might stream a bit longer than usual, who knows? Either way, let's jump into it. But to do that, we have to return to our prior location. This will be on the map, thankfully, so we can leave all this stuff here. Hold on a second. It always gets like this when I first start game. We have 4 launches. Hopefully that we won't need to worry about this after I'm done setting up our main base. Let me double check our quest first before I do that. I always forget the key. Silicone, and yeah, that's part of why I'm doing this. But first, one of the things that we have to focus on is definitely something to make the base building easier, but I gotta find it. It's not gonna be there. Something we've seen constantly, and I really should have gotten sooner. Paver, that's it. I need more bytes for that. I guess I could just use the flattening purpose. I want to build a new section. This area is just too uneven. What do I even have on? This would be super uneven too if I did that, so I kind of want the paver for it. It would build a much nicer, more even baseline. Options are to go get a research thing, or just to try and get the bytes for it. Research thing would be smarter, but I'd have to go and find it. I know running around without our oxygen is not a smart idea. Without a vehicle or anything like that, yeah. I do want to get constant research going. Oh, there's some. That was there. This is not the best planet to do research on, but it is one I'm on right now. I guess I can just head down underground. I'll find one pretty quickly there. How many do we need? We need a couple. We need a couple hundred. So this is not the method to do it. Sounds like something I wanted to try. Oh, so that did work. Didn't do the best of it, but that'll be more useful on future paths rather than working on the one we've already created. But use that, dig rapidly on a different planet when we have plenty of soil. Probably requires multiple soil cancers to go well. Yeah, that should be plenty. I suppose I could just try to level the ground without the rover, the paver. It would just be much smarter to use it. Do I even have a rover? I have a tractor, a buggy. I need to build a new rover. I lost mine in the center of the planet. It's the two plastic and a rubber. So two compound and two carbon is what I need. Why does it say I have compound? Now this. Hmm. Explore around and find a research thing. Yeah, we won't be able to carry it with this vehicle, but Oh, what? Your game of physics are very jank at times. I already found that before. Yeah, it's clear going below the like underground is the best place to get research samples. And it's just more of a wasted effort than anything. And I'm getting a lot of research out of it, so it's not super bad, but still not how I want things to go. I mean, if you're watching me for good advice on this game, wrong choice. I am playing this like 90% blind. Yeah, I can definitely get that underground. Alright then. Oh, I have enough. Search this and head out. I shouldn't even check how much that costs. Aluminum alloy and silicone, expensive. But it'll be worth it in the end. Medium aluminum alloy and silicone. Do I need to make this, which requires organic and resin? Alright then. There's aluminum and copper. Do we have those two right now? Here's some copper. We just need aluminum. Titanium. Or what is aluminum from again? Laterite, which is... Right, that stuff. Is it that laterite or is it the blue one? That's light. Oh. Uh-oh. Interesting stuff in this direction. Well, alright then. That worked out well. I'll fix this path up later. Or I won't. We'll see. Because honestly, if I can get all the resources I want to for setting stuff up, I won't need to go to these caves anymore. I think we need a drill as well. That's gonna be annoying. And a seat. Anything else from you? I think I need something small. Over seat. You do not have enough compound. I mean, it's straight up this path. Let me go grab it real quick. I should have left the resin behind to make more space. I just need to get a new drill. Oh, not drill. Mining the power booster thing. We also need tungsten carbide and silicone, but first of all, Do I have a silicone made or not? Resin, quartz, and methane. I don't have methane, do I? Or quartz. How did I make it before? Did I make it before is the question. Okay, I might have to set up the thing I was going to set up and then pave later. I'll get my power back because I will need it. You know I won't. Will I? What plants have I been to? Whatever. Screw it. I'll fix this up later. Nope, wrong. I know the boosters would help here. Ever. That's what I wanted to build here, but oh well. Not what I'm looking for. Where are you? I do need this eventually, but that's not the priority at the moment. Doing that, probably you next. Yeah, aluminum alloy and ceramic. I've already made aluminum alloy because I can't use the silica. I don't have silicon at the moment, so. Or did I use the aluminum alloy? I used it to make the rover, didn't I? Did not. Oh, well. I guess good timing once I get the resources needed. And once that's full, yeah, it's worry about getting fully automated later, I suppose. I think I'm forgetting something. It's annoying. A small generator there? Since when? I'll find what I'm looking for later. I can't find it right now. I guess I can't turn that off until I extract its resources, I guess. Or I can't shred it until I put it into the until I yeah, I have a plan. It's just slowly working out. Hmm. It was so annoying trying to find this stuff on this thing. Where was the rocket again? I'll worry about it later. I do not have anywhere near fights anyways. I don't know, I was worrying about that. Just my Kichi. I'm gonna take that for now. We can't quite automate this, but it's a good way to get an infinite resource when we need it. And this is going to be essentially infinite power gen. Don't need 3, but it'd be a lot faster. It'd also be an infinite resource of essentially scrap if we need it in this way. Do I have them placed close enough together to use one arm? Nope. Name me in platform again, don't I? Jeez, how did I make a silicone before? These clearly I did. Resin, quartz, and methane. So I must have gotten methane probably from Novus if I didn't get a Matrox. I just didn't remember that fact. Should head back there. I don't really need the paver, I guess, at this point, because I just did it the other way. I just wanted to make it so it looked neater, but whatever. Hmm. What up, cop on hand again? I need it for a reason. Right, small solar. Easy. Let's focus on the task. I want to actually finish up the goal I had when I started the stream. At least one of them. I don't. There it is. Huh. Can I have another research item that I found around here somewhere? I did. This platform is not presently in use. Okay, what does it take to get a medium battery? Ooh, expensive. Let's rather save up for that for the rocket ship first. Where was that? It wasn't small. Maybe here? No, it's here. I was like, where was it? 5,000 for the large, but a medium 3,750. I need that. I think I saw another one of these down below, but that's kind of what we need. Free resin for you. I'm just lazy at this point. And you require zinc. We have a bunch of you. Alright, that's still going. Not what I meant to do, but whatever. Yeah, the medium platform, another arm. Now there's a graphite over here. We need some. Just need one piece. I'll gather more. Over here, or over there. That could have ended badly. That could have ended very badly. I'm lazy. 2 iron, 2 ceramic view. Really difficult to get, but I should have traded for that. Oh well. Never fact I set another one underground. Should I go grab that? Let's go check these into the shredder first, I suppose. Also, that should have returned. It did. Hematite I need, right. Hmm. I need more copper. You get that from over there. But also, what was I making? I do not remember why I needed the. That's why I needed the graphite, right? And the aluminum. Let's do that. I need to get power extenders. I'm gonna do it this way. I moved it so far away. Oh, it's a temporary thing until I actually move it further later, but already made. Doesn't look like it. Hmm. I have two batteries there, and I should plug them into these just to make sure this constantly has power. Yes, that has power from that, but the RTG is not staying there. I want this to be separate from this so it's not constantly eating power. Do I have extra power extenders here? Did I just leave them here? No. That's totally a thing I would have done. Because I know there's some copper over there, so we'll go get it. Oh, and an absolute ton of resin, apparently. I need one of these back. Even just the basic one will be good enough. Hmm. I've had a real engine. Almost there with that, but we need more research. We get more research things underground. Oh, I also need to build one more of those. Tapper, what do you cost again? Oh, I have you. Hey there, Scarex. Welcome to the stream. How you been doing? Ignore my hideous base. It's a work in progress as I'm working on different things. I plan to move it all to a more flat area in the future, which when I get the paver working, that requires more stuff. For now, infinite power. It's a go. Oh, oh, that was full. Thought it was empty. I guess there's one little bit. Oh, hi there. I didn't know you're still in ads. Yeah, welcome. Yeah, my base will work eventually for now. But for now, it's, whatever jank I'm doing to it, I suppose. Yeah, that can go there for now. Wow, this needs a lot more power if I'm gonna use this method. I can use the QRGG for that. I think I have... Do I have one of them stuck on the base here? It doesn't generate a lot of power. I need one for my purposes. I do not have one stuck on the base here. Nope. Still need to... I should head down and get that. Thankfully tonight I'm streaming actually a bit longer than usual. So yeah, although you're tuned in late, I'm gonna be streaming for a while longer. How much longer? Not a set amount of time. I'm just streaming until I either get something done or I don't know, the heat gets to me. I should have done this so much sooner, but I'm glad you're able to join. I need to stop doing that. I keep damaging myself from that. I'm glad you enjoy them. I'm glad you're able to tune in. What is the best? I need to get a research thing. I literally just said I need to stop blowing myself up, and I just proceed to do it again. I've temporarily paused progress on other planets to get this base more set up. Oh, there's that thing. I probably could use this to get a... No, this one's broken. So I don't... That's not going to do me any good for the sake of infinite power. I mean, the one should be plenty, but it would be a bit slow. I really want to get others. I do not think Have I unlocked? I don't want to lose the medium shuttle again, because I keep misplacing it there, so I'll leave that be to research it. Then I'll check if... Because I don't think I... Have I made... I can actually just go check the printer, I suppose. See if I've made a medium generator. I have wind and solar, but those are tied to... Well, wind and the sun. So those are limited in their own ways. I do. Aluminum and tungsten. I just don't have a lot of those resources. Well, actually, no. I have essentially an infinite amount of them if I use it right. So I haven't even do I even have any tungsten though? Nope, I'd have to make some. Three of these is plenty, especially since this thing's pretty much full. And how slow it goes. I would want to get a second generator on here though. Not what I meant to do. Put that there, just so it only ever moves that. And take the battery off for that. But unless I find another generator, I have to make one. Well, I can... All those resources are things I can generate. Oh, well, there's one of them. So, yeah, just get the other one. I can go down and mine some of the aluminum resource, I suppose, now. Because I need to... see, 3 for 2 for that. So I need at least one more. Because I need 2 iron to get a large platform to be able to get that... to get that shredder going so I can shred large things. Like, I don't have the large shredder unlocked, but I do have the extra large, so... You can infinite generation of organic, which can be made into glow sticks, only in your inventory, so it can't be automated. They can be immediately shredded for scrap, which can then be traded for every other mineable resource. Not the gases. If this ever becomes too slow in generation of organic, I can place more sets of 3 and arms adjacent to it, so not so bad. I have an aluminum alloy there. If I need another one, I can just get the resources later. For now, let's make the thing I want to make. To get, infinite generation. Still need I need to run around and just get those real quick. So I can research the ship. I don't have the materials to make it though, I don't think. Oh wait, the aluminum alloy is too. I have the resources for that. Yes. Critical part's getting the resources for the fuel. But I can just make the 4-use thrusters, and it's probably cheaper in the long run. I think I have more along that path. So there should be one here, unless I accidentally destroyed it. The organic devils is a means for infinite scrap, not a auto generation of it, but still. I don't like this platform. It's useful, but also I don't like it. Wow, I am one bit of research away from that, or what? I should go get the generator. Not the best way to go about these, but I just plug them in there to make sure it constantly gets power. Yeah, giving it solar and stuff later would be a good idea. That thing doesn't need constant power, and I'll always have a QTG later on me, so I can just plug it in whenever I need to use it on the rare occasions I do. I mean, I could just plug this back into itself with the infinite generation at this point. I don't need to use these like this, I suppose. They don't take that much power. I'll do that. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna build that while I go and get the last little bit of research so we can unlock the ability to make our new, larger spaceship. Wow, I'm not getting lucky encountering these. There's one. One of the things about the larger spaceship will be we'll be able to bring stuff on it, such as resources to build more larger bases. Reminds me that we need 2 tungsten carbides and silicone. I don't even have silicone. So that's a future me problem, I suppose. Now, clearly these could be so much more powerful. Knowing the fact I don't have a notable need for scrap at the moment. I don't even know if I need that one anymore. I might be able to just shred all of the things in the large one once I can, place it. Can organize everything so much better with large platforms and things like that. Hmm. I could pick a better spot for it than that, I suppose, but too late. Here's the aluminum alloy. Now what I didn't need don't need copper. What up with the ceramic? I used it up for that, didn't I? I have to automate this later. I also need to make another one of these. Do not shred these. So not you, it's you probably. And I could just make that for the clusters of the hydrazine isn't more annoying. I have made silicone. Why do I keep thinking can't make it? Right, I can get methane now. I just have to fly it on the planet. I keep forgetting what I'm doing. I just want to get the rocket ship built. That's kind of like my goal for the day. Well, that and infinite power. Those were my two main goals. I do need to get that automatically removed. I mean, I don't have to, I suppose. I do not like this thing. It's ugly. I shred it. Would have to package it first. I can shred it, yay! Go away, you hideous platform. Oh, seeing the lithium means I know what to do next. For research, I need, well, this. What'd I miss? Where did that even go? Let's move the landing platform. I'll go even out of space for it. This place is extremely cluttered. I can get rid of that now. Sure, go with some lithium. We don't need it at the moment, but we will need a lot of it later. I guess I could have gone with ammonium or something else like that. Good luck with what? Thank you. Ship's done. Thank you. I mean, this ship's built. It's the large one that I have to unlock. I'm just moving it. Large one seemed like resources I don't have available at the moment, and also would have been too many bytes. The medium one I just finished building. I'm just moving the landing pad away from the clutter that is my starting base. I'll level the ground more later. That big old box right there is the medium spaceship. I've been using the small one before now, or until now. Here it is. It has a few different benefits compared to the small one. One of them being you can put stuff in that storage thing on the side to bring with you to other planets. Needs an oxygenator, which I'm going to be discontinuing use of the small ship, so it goes. Well, first, have I ever found lithium naturally? Yeah, boy, is lithium expensive. I mean, the excess gets returned, clearly. How many jumps is this in fuel do I have for this? Not enough. I have to either restock it or go with a different route. The the solid fuel thruster only has 4 launches, but then it gets wasted, so I can go to another planet and back each time I use it. I need enough aluminum for it, but the hydrazine I don't presently have a good setup to build infinitely yet. Can I shred this? That's a no. I'll bury it in a ditch later. Can, however, shred that. I'm gonna get the rocket set up for launch before I wrap up the night. That way I can use it to go back to what I was doing before I got sidetracked. It's got 2 essentially medium storage points. Oh right, for that quest, what do I need? Ignoring that. And that. Wrong button. I need tungsten carbide and silicone. Silicone requires me to go to another planet and back because I need to get the resource first. That's not the answer. What about the tungsten carbide, though? Tungsten and carbon. Makes sense? I'm lazy, so we're gonna get this for the aluminum. Which one's the tungsten one? Wolframite, right? Didn't I already make a bunch of that? No, I think I used it all up after I got a bunch of it. Yeah, you're full. What I'm trying to get save up is to build these. Which is the expendable rocket boosters. I can make the fuel, kind of, but it's not exactly easy to make at the moment for the reusable one, which is why I kind of want to go the other route. You're right, I need ammonium for that. Which I can go gather, but it's also, it's rare. So it's so I need to use the soil centrifuge for it. Alright, I was making the that as well. Why didn't the aluminum? My brain is not functioning. Oh wait, I needed that for that. What would I? The carbon was for that. Making trade could be ammonium as well, but it's since I can make it with this thing, it's better not to. It is, although it does require the most amount. When I do stuff like this, I really should get a secondary soil canister or small canister. Which requires resin. I can make more of these. They're cheap, but this is one of the things that put on the medium rocket ship. How's that doing as far as it's remaining at max? So I'm good. Am I gonna put something on there to bring with me? Do right. That was the things I'm presently trying to make. Well, besides the rocket. Go down the ditch. I don't need you anymore. That should be plenty of soil. The soil centrifuge is extremely useful for a lot of this stuff. One of them being, if we also for creating scrap. Pick up stuff. Ammonium is expensive, but you know. That was the last of the rocket boosters I've used up in the past. Neat. Almost done with Big Ulta today. Well, this will have the 2 tungsten carbides, but I still need the 2 silicone. I think I came back with methane at one point, but I think I used it all up. It's a future me's problem, I suppose. Resin and quartz are easy to get. It's just the... And there's the last thing we need for setting up for the night. So everything moves considerably faster now that I've got a lot more power. I keep saying it's infinite power. It's infinite generation, but I need to get either medium batteries go... Actually, no, I need to get large generators for the carbon. They're considerably faster. I mean, I can note I can put multiple of them on that as well, so... Game saved. Because that's where I wrap up for tonight. Because clearly I am not entirely here mentally speaking. It's been a long week. But I get to relax more. I will be streaming more of this on Friday morning. We'll be going back to get the... I guess the methane, or we'll go... Because we need to get the methane, get the silicone to be able to get the... Complete that quest to get us the flying land, the atoll, whatever it's called. And we'll make even more progress with other stuff then, including the DLC stuff, which I haven't made much progress on. Either way, until then, I've been Lord Javu. This has been Astroneer, and I hope you had a good time. I hope to see you all again later. Have a good morning, evening, or night. See you then. Thank you for joining in, Scarox. Anyways, goodbye.